Okay, so just before I start the video, I want to wish every one of you guys a Merry late Christmas. I hope you're having a good time during the holidays. I hope you're spending time with your friends, your family, all that good stuff. And I will have one of these days an update video of 2024 kind of in review and what else is going to be happening on the YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that in the next couple days. So since Ventus will likely be a very important character in the future of Kingdom Hearts, I think it's a good time to explore his backstory a bit and explain what happened to him prior to the events of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and how he ended up with Master Xehanort and so on. At an unknown time before Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Ventus was possessed by one of the 13 Darknesses while he was a part of the group called the Union Leaders, which was a group of Keyblade wielders. When he was possessed by one of the 13 Darknesses, he killed Strelitzia, who was the sister of Lauriam, the human version of Marluxia, and once Ventus was conscious again after the whole incident, the guilt of what he did destroyed him, and he admitted to the others what he did, and among them of course was Lauriam. The Union leaders did their best to destroy the darkness, but to no luck, because the darkness had no physical form, therefore there was no way they could destroy it. After this, Ventus was surrounded by a bunch of Heartless, and while he managed to destroy them all, this left him in an unconscious state, and Lauriam was really guilty because just minutes before this, he lost his shit. I don't know what he's even going on about. It's not like Ven killed his sister or something. Lauriam carried Ventus to the basement, and the Union leaders decided to split up, and while originally Ventus was supposed to travel to the future alongside 3 of his friends, including Lauriam. In this process, Ventus was somehow split from his friends and still unconscious, eventually being found by, well, God knows who. Truth be told, I have no clue. Fast forward to 4 years before the events of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. By this time, Ventus was already an apprentice to Master Xehanort, sorry. But Ventus was not just his apprentice. This kid was his to use as he planned to forge the Keyblade with, well, using this kid. But I guess our favorite grandpa villain didn't count on Ven being a shitty candidate for the job, as he firmly refused to use his darkness when Xehanort wanted him to fight a bunch of Heartless in the Keyblade graveyard, going as far as rather being ready to die than do what he's told. And if you're enjoying this video so far and if it helped you out at least a little bit, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would help me out a lot. We are currently racing towards 1,500 subscribers, so let's go ahead and get there as soon as possible. Xehanort finally lost his shit with Ven refusing to comply, so he used his own Keyblade to take out half of Ven's heart, the dark half that he refused to use, and in the process he created Vanitas. Guess what happened after this? Well, Ventus fell into another coma/unconscious-like state. This kid ain't got the best immune system as far as I'm seeing. Master Xehanort after the incident took Ven to Destiny Island, assuming that these would be his last days and that Ventus would die shortly after this. But thankfully, he managed to get in contact with Sora in the dive to the heart, and with the help of Sora, who was like 4 years old at the time, Ventus was able to survive. On Destiny Islands, where Ven is presumably about to die, he manages to whip up a sick blade. After that, Xehanort brings Ventus to the land of departure to his old friend Ericus. In this new environment that Ven is in is a lot more friendly this time around, as Ericus' students, Terra and Aqua, were really welcoming to the kid, and everything was going well until Terra, who obviously didn't know a damn thing about Ven, started asking questions like who he is, where's he from and whatnot, and Ven just straight up screamed. And just to fill you in on the timeline of things, I believe this all still takes place 4 years before Birth by Sleep, making Aqua and Terra roughly 15 here and Ven roughly 12. Anyways, soon after, Ven was again put to sleep for a time, and during this time his friends watched over him and he eventually did wake up to everyone's joy. And as we know, the 3 later became really close friends and trained together for the next 4 years, all while sharing the same dream, to become masters. And the rest, as they say, is history. With that said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you learned something new, if it helped you out a little bit. Until the next video stream, bye bye.